Hey guys, in this video I'm going to teach you the basics you need to know as a beginner playing Phasmophobia. The primary goal of every mission in Phasmophobia is to identify what type of ghost is haunting the building. You do this by collecting evidence and marking it off in your journal, but more on that later. First, you need to find out where the ghost is. While some ghosts roam more than others, they all haunt a specific location. Usually it's a single room, but it can be in more open areas, like a dining area. To find where the ghost is, you need to sweep the building with some equipment and try to determine where the ghost activity is centered. Luckily, you start with some basic equipment. One of these pieces of equipment is the EMF reader. It detects EMF emitted when the ghost interacts with the world. If you walk into a room and the EMF reader goes off, you've probably found the ghost room, or you're very near to it.
Is there anyone Oh god, there's someone here.
Once you have some money, I recommend buying a thermometer as another tool to sweep with. The ghost's room will almost always be colder than everywhere else. A temperature at or below 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit is a strong indicator you're in the ghost's room. Just be aware that the temperature drops sometimes occur suddenly and only last a moment before quickly returning to normal, so you need to keep an eye on the reading. Finally, you can also talk to the ghost using the voice recognition to try to trigger some ghost activity. Say things like, "Give us a sign," "Let us know you're here," "Open a door," and listen and look for a response. Hearing a door click open or a light switch flick on down the hallway can give you a clue about where to look. Avoid saying the ghost's name unless you need to provoke more activity. And definitely don't provoke an aggressive ghost unless you're ready to see some shit.
It's Christopher Thomas. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Keep in mind that at the start of a mission, you have some setup time on the amateur and intermediate difficulty levels. During this time, the ghost cannot enter the hunting phase, so it's best to make your sweep as fast as possible. Now that you've found the ghost's room, you need to collect evidence from the room to determine the type of ghost. There are 6 types of evidence that can be found. Ghost orbs can be seen in the truck on the computer screen using a video camera. Remember to switch the camera on and turn the lights off. You need to have night vision on to see the orbs. The spirit box is used by activating it and then asking the ghost questions like, "Are you here? Are you friendly? How old are you?" If the ghost answers you through the spirit box, then you've got spirit box evidence. Fingerprints are left on doors, windows, and light switches after the ghost has interacted with them, and can be seen by shining a UV light or a glow stick on them. Turning off the lights and your torch does make them easier to see, especially on light switches. By the way, footprints, which are created when the ghost steps in salt, do not count as fingerprints. EMF level 5 is detected by the EMF reader. All 5 lights, including the red one, must light up for it to count as evidence. Freezing temperatures can be detected by the thermometer by reading any temperature below 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. If you see condensation from your breath, this is also an indicator of freezing temperatures. Ghost writing can be obtained by putting a ghost writing book in the ghost's room and then seeing if the ghost writes anything in it. This could happen quickly or it could take some time. When it comes to evidence, keep in mind every ghost needs 3 different pieces of evidence to be identified, except the poltergeist. I learned that one the hard way. Also, the more active a ghost is, the more likely it is to engage in activities which will give you evidence. If you're struggling to get evidence, talk to the ghost using any of the usual phrases to increase activity. Use its name as a last resort. Once you've marked the required evidence in your journal, you can identify the ghost, which will complete your primary objective. As you spend time in the dark or interact with the ghost, your sanity will drain. Lower player sanity makes the ghost more active and also increases the chance of the ghost initiating an attack, which is known as a hunt. You'll know a hunt is starting when your flashlight starts flickering. If you try to run out of the building, you'll find every single exit closed and locked. The best way to survive a hunt is by hiding in a room and closing the door. You can also hide in a closet. Don't talk or make any noise or the ghost might find you. If you hear a heartbeat, it means the ghost is very close. A hunt ends if the ghost finds and kills someone, or if enough time passes without it killing anyone. Hunts have a chance to be prevented or delayed through the use of crucifixes and smudge sticks. You now know everything you need to get started hunting ghosts in Phasmophobia, and hopefully to avoid being hunted by them. If this video was helpful to you, make sure to leave a like. Also, please consider subscribing if you'd like to see more of my shenanigans in Phasmophobia, and check out some of my other Phasmophobia videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.